race, and I think Electrician's going to get involved as well here. They're going to be 3 wide as they go up towards Laycom. Electrician go between the two of them, they bang wheels, and Vance gets it at the moment. Revo trying to hang it around the outside. He has the inside for the left-hander, and he pushes Electrician off the track at the moment of about 0.4 of a second, but he's not going to have it for long because Revo has the slipstream. He has the DRS. Going to be very close between the two of them. Vance covers the inside, Revo's to the outside. Electrician looking forward as well. Revo's done it.
Slow down a little bit. I think we're still getting Bishop still doing their good, getting a second kill onto Snich. With Sean suspecting 2 minutes to watch short, unfortunately going to get traded out. And one day going down without a track, and Russ going to get the kill onto Carrizo, and Void's now in a 1v4 situation. With a lot of Ria's boys looking at him. Going to get 2 kills onto the side of Ria's and into a 1v2 situation. Spots out the player Optimus unfortunately does get taken out by Bishop doing big work.
There we go. Beautiful. Is literally come to life.
He's just going in. He's going in now. It's like he decided, you know what, boys, let me just try. Whatever I can.
Like well played by Disrupt.
Disrupt making the players a connector here. But Ghostmaster is just on point, getting at the, what is this, the 3rd? Maybe going for the 4th and getting the 4K. What an awesome round from Ghostmaster.
There was some sort of warp contact between somebody, I'm not sure exactly what, but up the hill at the moment, the Ferrari of Revo all over the back of Vance goes to the outside. There's going to be a drag race, and I think Electrician's going to get involved as well here. They're going to be 3 wide as they go up towards Laycom. Electrician go between the two of them, they bang wheels, and Vance gets it at the moment. Revo trying to hang it around the outside. He has the inside for the left-hander, and he pushes Electrician off the track at the moment of about 0.4 of a second, but he's not going to have it for long because Revo has the slipstream. He has the DRS. Going to be very close between the two of them. Vance covers the inside, Revo's to the outside. Electrician looking forward as well. Revo's done it.
I can slow down a little bit. I think we're still getting Bishop still doing their good, getting a second kill onto Snich. With Sean suspecting 2 minutes to watch short, unfortunately going to get traded out. And one day going down without a track, and Russ going to get the kill onto Carrizo, and Void's now in a 1v4 situation. With a lot of Ria's boys looking at him. Going to get 2 kills onto the side of Ria's and into a 1v2 situation. Spots out the player Optimus unfortunately does get taken out by Bishop doing big work.
There we go. Beautiful. Is literally come to life.
He's just going in. He's going in now. It's like he decided, you know what, boys, let me just try. Whatever I can.
Like well played by Disrupt.
Disrupt making the players a connector here. But Ghostmaster is just on point, getting at the, what is this, the 3rd? Maybe going for the 4th and getting the 4K. What an awesome round from Ghostmaster.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ZAMAJORS Gold Division Elimination Stage. Tonight, joining me casting will be ZK Watch Me Whipp. Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ZAMAJORS Gold Division. So tonight's matchup is going to be against HaPPY versus Orgless Gaming. We've got a best of 3 going about. The time is going. We're going to start at about 8:30. And yeah, so we've got 2 great teams going to be going head to head tonight. And yeah, we hope that you guys enjoy the matchup. So I'd just like to go over the teams quickly. Tonight for Team HaPPY is going to be Apples, Gemini, Elec, Puzzles, Exploit. And then for Orgless Gaming, we're going to have Dizzy, Disco, Ombakenda, Lately ZA, and Sin. And before we get into it, I'd just like to make a major thank you to our sponsors that are sponsoring this tournament. First off, I'd like to thank Utini. They're an OP company just for gamers. They rebuilt from the ground up. They also provide us with TeamSpeak 3 and TeamSpeak 3 servers and game servers at an excellent esports standard. These guys would have made this tournament happen, so a very big thank you to you. And then also to Digital for Jesus. They're a dedicated Google partner who believe in delivering cost-effective solutions for all online needs. They specialize in web development, SEO, and online marketing. They've developed the entire ZAMAJORS website, and they've also helped us with our competition, so very big thank you to you. So for all the new viewers, I'd also like to just cap you in towards what the ZAMAJORS is about. So ZAMAJORS is pretty much a newly formed tournament. There is proudly South African esports online gaming entity, striving to grow and develop the scene as much as possible. They're created by competitive gamers who really have felt the need to step up to and listen to the community, because we know that the community wants to grow, we know that the community wants to compete, and most definitely welcomes all types of players from beginner to professional. We have spots for everyone. We also have multiple tournaments running throughout each year for CSGO, Call of Duty, F1, and we also have many titles coming through as well. Okay, quick announcement. So also we'd like to just announce that for next year's competitive tournaments, we will be increasing the prize pools, so definitely keep an eye out and make sure that you guys register. The links are in the description below. And yes, let's jump straight into it. So I'm gonna cut us through. Okay, so yeah, welcome everybody, and welcome Snich, aka Watch Me Whipp.
Hello.
Okay boys, so effectively how the best of 3 is going to work is we're going to go into a Dust 2 map. Once we get into the Dust 2 map, they're going to knife for the veto. The veto works, they will both teams will eliminate a map each, and then they will select a map each. Then they will eliminate another map each, and the remaining map will be the 3rd map if it comes to that. Cool, just waiting for the teams to ready up. Now Whipp, what are you expecting out of tonight's game?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good couple of games. Just to give them a bit of a background, I see Orgless Gaming finished the group stages 6 win, 1 loss to HaPPY. And HaPPY finished the group stages 5 wins, 2 losses to Oriental X and RKTF.
Yeah,
so it's going to be a good matchup.
Yeah, so these guys have shown in the group stages that they're both very strong teams. Orgless Gaming's only loss was to HaPPY, and HaPPY managed to lose two of their matches to Oriental X and RKTF. So they're both showing that they've got diversity in terms of how they perform. Their players as well, they're quite diverse in terms of the weapons that they use. Their map pool is also pretty open. So I'm expecting a very close matchup here. I can't really decide who would take the first map or who's going to come out this evening victorious, but definitely looking to get things going. And let's see. Just waiting for these boys to ready up, and once they're ready up, we'll get the knife round started.
Always a fun time with the knives.
Oh, it can be frustrating too. Okay, so one of the players just also needs to restart their PC. But yeah, tonight, map pools, I think Mirage is where these two have previously clashed. So I don't know if Orgless is going to be opting to go for the Mirage pick this game, but maybe HaPPY definitely want to try get that in. Now we're climbing into the knife round. We want to see how these guys perform. Got Orgless Gaming on the T side, and we got HaPPY on the CT side. Having a little bit of a head-to-head here. Things are getting a bit messy.
Oh, those jabs in there, boys.
Okay, Orgless Gaming manages to take the knife round away, and they're going to now veto their maps, and then we'll change over to get the game started. Looks like Orgless Gaming have gone to opt to pick for the sides, so they won't be banning a map first. Okay, so first map out is Dust 2. That is HaPPY's ban. See what these guys are going for. Okay, so it looks like Cash will be the first map. Apologies for a bit of the discrepancy between the vetoes and going to the map. There is a bit of a delay on GoTV. But we should be jumping straight into the action. I will confirm with you what the map selection picks are.
Starting it off with a Cash.
A Cash, definitely. And this map's a very straightforward map in terms of executions. Very versatile for the T side. They've got a lot of space to maneuver with. And I think on this map, rotations are really key for the CT side to make sure that they can hold on their sites. Just a quick note for anyone that is watching, just let us know in the chat if the comms are clear, that you guys can hear both me and Whipp. And yeah, then I'll just adjust it so that you guys can hear us clearly. Just waiting for the broadcast to start. Please bear with us a minute or two. Okay, so I got confirmed veto. The first map's going to be Cash, the second will be Mirage, and the third, if it gets to that, will be Train. This is definitely going to be a very, very hectic matchup. I think the Mirage pick is definitely HaPPY's, and Orgless Gaming has opted for the Cash. They got the second pick. No, excuse me, I lie about that. Orgless Gaming got the Mirage, HaPPY got the Cash, Train was the last left out.
It'll be exciting to see if we go to the third round. We hope for the best for both teams.
Absolutely. Okay, all the players seem to be connecting. We're just missing one or two players. I believe one of them said they wanted to restart the game, but everyone seems to be here. So we're going to be climbing straight into the action, ladies and gentlemen. So again, welcome to the ZAMAJORS. We hope you guys will enjoy the content we provide you. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and all our social media is linked down below. Any following is good, and yeah, we appreciate your support. We're just waiting for the players to ready up, and then I believe OG is going to be starting on the CT side, and then we've got HaPPY, yeah, starting on the T side. Waiting for the last guy to accept up, and we're ready to get rolling, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize about the view model. That is my own custom view model. Just on the left hand side, just a personal preference. I do also invert the axis to be as close to the center as possible. It just gives me space on the rest of my screen to check what's happening. Oh, the knife round is starting. I believe one of the sides are going to a side, and that will be the happy side. Cool, so just to confirm, Orgless Gaming will definitely be starting on the CT side. And now we're going to jump into it. Good luck, have fun to both teams.
Good luck, guys.
Cool, so we've got, again, Orgless Gaming on the CT side, we've got HaPPY on the T side. Orgless Gaming opting for 5 stack of full armor without head armor, and for HaPPY side they are just picking up a flash and a smoke, maybe looking to execute. Got one player heading towards the A main, probably to cause a distraction. The rest of HaPPY Gaming is sitting towards the B site, lately managing to get a nice pick there. Apples and the rest of HaPPY executing onto the site, managing to take down Dizzy. Secured the site and the rotation from the CTs are coming through. Default plant position. They look to maintain the site control. Umbakende with a great hit through the smoke.
Oh,
Gemini Apples is holding
shot by
passive
Apples.
visuals. Just down to Umbakende to clutch this through. T's are playing very passive game, very disciplined, making sure not to peek angles that they shouldn't. Now hunting for that last kill, and Apples manages to finish it off. Great pistol round there by the T side.
definitely good start to the game.
What do you think the T side's going to do going into the second round? You think they're going to buy up a couple AKs, or you going to think they're going to stick to maybe some Mackies and SMGs?
I think they might stick to the same sort of plan. Stick together, maybe push for the B again, hold side, play off the utils.
Apologize. The match called out, timeout called. Got a problem with additional viewers. So yeah, OG's a bit on the back foot at the beginning of the cash match. Got a couple kills going into that round, but they didn't manage to get onto the B site and secure the bomb. So these guys are going to probably save it through, get a force buy onto the third round. But this round is definitely a round that is winnable for them, by all means. Probably going to purchase a pistol or two just so that they can hold close angles, get in their faces and secure some weapons. So we are back into the action, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we see the T side's picking up one AK, they've got a Galil too, and then it looks like the rest of the team is going to opt for some Mackies and just some light util. They're not investing too fully. And the CT side, OG, they just got one smoke, they want to stack this mid, perhaps get control here, boost over, and secure a gun or two. But they've left the B side open, so it's a bit of a gamble. And it's not long before the T side realizes that they got an open bomb side over here. Apple's managing to take off Disco's head. And they've heard the B intrusion, so I think they're gonna pull that rotation through. Playing it very passively here. Got a player in heaven. Apologies. Umbakenda making some noise, trying to get some damage off, get a bit of information. Made a little bit of noise, but this T side, they are not moving off that side. They're waiting patiently. They've got the discipline to hold an angle, wait for these guys to enter, and get those frags together.
Definitely playing the game down to their pace, which is good to see.
Definitely, I mean they've already secured an exit. They know they've got a route for everyone to escape through. Umbakenda is probably going to drop here to the bomb. Unfortunately, he does.
OG opting to save for that.
They just want to save a little bit of armor that they purchased. Make sure that going into this round that they minimize their losses. They're fully board up. They've managed to make sure that they've got all 5 players with smokes. The Happy side now have decided to go for a full setup of AKs and Galils. They've got one SMG on their side. Gemini with the great wallbang there onto Umbakenda. Was just waiting for any picks there. The T side has slowly made their way over to the A side. They've only got one player over onto the A side, with the rest of Orgless Gaming spread out a little bit across the map. The player went down a little early into the round, so they're just playing for information. They'll probably rotate onto any noises that they hear. And again, I must mention this T side playing it very slowly, slowing the pace of the match down to their liking, and they're grouping together, probably getting ready to execute a strat. Looks like they're going to be hitting the A site. They haven't spotted out anyone in A main yet. Lately,
I
just
think
holding.
they're just playing for the information, which is a good way to slow it down. 50 seconds left in this.
They execute coming through.
Smokes out, Molly's out.
Sin with a great execution to Squeaky there. And Disco, Dizzy, and Sin, and Lately, each chiming in for a kill of their own, managing to shut down that push completely. Really well played there by Orgless Gaming. That was an excellent execution and rotation from them. And that's going to force the T side to save a round.
Yeah.
And
good resetting by Orgless.
Yeah, definitely. But Orgless have to be really careful this round. They don't want to be reset themselves. Oh, great pick there through the smoke there by Umbakenda. Taking out Gemini. There's an inkling that there will probably be more players popping through that smoke.
Happy just slowing down their movements again. Trying to get this information out.
Alex lurking towards the B side, trying to hear any piece of information that he can feed through to his team. The rest of Happy's just chilling in mid, waiting patiently. Footsteps must have been heard. Pop flash there by Dizzy. Manages to catch Elec, but Elec was aware. Not quite managing to get the pick though. Vince had been popped open and is going to be promptly mollied by Umbakenda. Mollying them out of position. Apple's an exploit. Just playing it slowly.
Good side holding by Orgless.
Not quite sure where his team is. He spots him out, manages to dink him through. Not quite catching him though. Oh, great grenade there by Disco. And Dizzy manages to shut it down. That was a perfect timed grenade. Yeah, so we're gonna see.
Time now to see what Happy's got. Buying up those AKs.
I believe it's gonna be a full buy by both sides. Not quite yet with the full util on the T side, but they've got enough to execute anywhere they like. OG really showing that they've got their defense on lockdown. Util usage is really good, and they're holding good angles. Looks like HaPPY is gonna slowly rotate towards the A site. His head spotted out and Umbakenda takes his head off. Great shot there by him. Elik and the rest of his teammates just waiting in T-main, seeing if they can get a piece of information, maybe someone getting out of position. But I must congratulate this OG side as well. As soon as they get that pick, they also slowed this game down to their pace. Both sides really showing a lot of discipline, showing that they don't want to give even a finger away.
Works out onto A.
Elik spotting out lately. Knows he's sitting in MBK. Great grenade by him, gonna molly him out of position. Lately's out and he gets taken down by Elik. Harder trying to get some picks there. Rotation's being pulled through. The entire CT side has rotated onto the A side. So I'm not sure if they're aware as yet that they've left B open. They've really got a T. HaPPY's really got a T pushing through to tree.
We're seeing a good rotation.
Heaven will have been called. Apple's not quite getting the pick. Is he getting taken down by Elik? Since seeing him out and managed to get the pick.
Orgless still have utilities to use for this.
Oh, great pick there by Sin. Exploit getting the refrag and not quite catching him out. And Exploit and Retardo managing to shut down the site. Great defense of the bomb there by them.
Lovely rotation play by HaPPY.
Orgless Gaming will manage to force up a buy. It's going to put the economy in a little bit of shambles, but they are able to pick up M4s and FAMASas. So let's see what they can do with it. Apple's picking up
utility.
Yeah, Apple's now picking up the AWP now. Let's see if he can do any damage. Peeking through mid, spots out the player at Xbox. Ooh, getting dinked down, not quite catching the frag. So you see, the T side now has quite a lot of map control. They've extended people over to both sides. Great pick there by Disco. Both sides of the map. They just want to play it patiently, gather as much information as possible, and then execute towards the site. I don't think HaPPY was quite expecting the play to come through vents that side, but it worked out for Orgless in the end. Oh, great pick there by Exploit. That was phenomenal pick there. Rotation will be pulled in. So waiting patiently, he's going to hear the rotation come through, and he's going to take him down promptly.
Looking at a nice A. Utilities out.
Where there's a player in the back. Oh, they're not quite. Umbakenda trying to do damage. Managed to get one player, but Exploit takes him out promptly. Dizzy managed to get the refrag. Now we're left in a 1v1 situation. It's Apples versus Disco, and Disco manages to catch him as the smoke fades. Well played there by OG. Really great round by them. Unfortunately, the T side was running a bit out of options as the bomb was being planted. He got clinched on unexpectedly from back of MBK there.
Again, good rotations from Orgless Gaming.
Yeah, it's really fast rotations. I think they're quite certain of an execution. They know that going into the execution, that if a player is pushing, they spot the bomb. These guys are hightailing it already. It looks like Team HaPPY is going to be opting for that fast A. Exploit smoking it up. Let's see if they can execute and get onto site fast enough. Burning a little bit on site. Just want to objectively get the bomb down. No, they're not going to be pushed as yet. They managed to secure the bomb. Now it's a matter of holding and doing as much damage as possible. Apples and Elik left in the 2v5. Down to a 2v1. And Disco and Elik. Disco managed to take down Elik as well. Great frags there by everyone on the T side, CT side, apologies. Sin picking up 2 kills, Disco picking up 2 kills. So a very well balanced game by them at the moment. Disco's really showing that he's got his sight on the hold, and yeah, they really are showing that when push comes to shove, they will defend the bomb site to the extent that they have. They're doing a really good job here. Another bar round here for HaPPY. See what damage they can do. What do you think HaPPY needs to do to kind of turn the map in their favor?
They're spreading it a little bit too much. I think, you know, play off the utilities a little bit better, get the numbers going, and then get that fast rotation. You know, the first 2 rounds were ahead that way.
I agree. They just need to play together to make sure they can get those refrags. But at the moment,
they're a bit stagnant in the mid.
Definitely. OG is definitely holding this mid down quite well. Apple's not quite hitting the mark, getting tagged down a little bit low. Going to fall back to not get burnt alive. But here comes the full wall of smokes in mid. Hopefully looking to execute on here. Putting the rest of his team pushing through. Umbakenda and Disco managing to shut down anyone that shows even an ounce of skin to them. They are shutting them right down. The smoke's about to fade now. So Exploit's left a bit of a sticky situation. Elix here for backup, but he's also maintaining cover.
Alex got some utilities left. See?
Exploit managing one, but not quite getting the second. Well played there by OG. OG really are showing that they've got this map on lockdown. Disco is just proving to everyone that he really is a good player. But I think the same can be said for all of the players on the server. It's going to be a really tight match. Orgless Gaming are showing that their CT side is definitely strong. HaPPY are just looking for a little bit of footing going into the CT side to see what mistakes they can exploit. But at the moment, Orgless Gaming is not really offering up any mistakes. Makenda with a great pick there, getting tagged through the wall, not quite dying. It's a great opening frag, and I think it's actions like this that Orgless Gaming are doing that is really setting them ahead. Just managing to open up with the fresh kill, Sin managing to take Apple's head off, and it's like you said, it's HaPPY just needs to group up, and they need to start working together, force these guys to take fights that they're going to lose. And at the moment, the fights they're taking are one-on-ones against rifles. So
I think moving forward, they should focus on the utilities, having the pick up the refrags, and get onto site.
Definitely. Oh, great flick there by Elec, deleting Sin from the server. But I'm not sure that HaPPY is aware that they've got two B players behind them, keeping up really close. A has been called by the B players, and Dizzy coming through the back, stabbing Gemini. I'm not expecting Exploit taking him out, and lately returning the favor.
Again, good holding by OG.
These guys are playing a real patient game, and I think it's really critical, especially at this tier of CSGO. Both teams know that any mistake they made, they're going to be punished. And now the terrorists are just calling a timeout. HaPPY want to just collect themselves, maybe rethink their strategies, find out where they're going wrong. Yeah, I mean, these timeouts are quite crucial as well, because it just gives you a time to kind of distance yourself from what's been happening in the previous rounds and try to figure out a solution going into the rounds. You know, they want to formulate a plan so that they can get onto a site. They've been quite successful on the B side, so I wouldn't be surprised if they start rotating towards that side of the map.
Look, HaPPY is not out of it at all. You know, just take this moment, reconsider your movements, work as team, follow up, get the refrags, then you're there.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they are quite solid and stable players. I've played against some of these players myself, and let me tell you something, they are quite skilled. Definitely forces to be reckoned with, and their teamwork on both sides. I'm not going to discount HaPPY at all. They are playing a passive game. They are playing rather well. They're good default, but OG is just capitalizing on the small information runs that they're doing and getting a frag here or there. where it's not expected. And I think that
Yeah.
unexpectedness is what's netting them so many kills. We got the T side heading towards the B bomb site again. They do know that they are strong here, but they have been anticipated. Gemini burning alive. He's blind, he's not aware, and lately managing to get a great frag onto him. And Apple's taking off Sin's head. Exploit burning lately alive, and Disco managing to return the favor. Exploit killing himself with the HE grenade there. I'm sure that was not intended.
Apple's just looking to open up this A.
He manages to open it up. That was really well played there by HaPPY. I mean, this is exactly what I was talking about. They need to find their comfort zone, know where they're happy. Just go popping through the smoke. Quite a smoke criminal, almost getting taken down. And now it's up to Elec for a 1v2 clutch. He wants to get the bomb down. A little bit of util on the CT side. He's been spotted out. Makenda with the AWP trying to catch any sliver of an arm to take him out with.
OG a little bit unaware of Manon being on site. Checking those corners.
Elec's holding the angle, he spots him out. Not quite getting it. And Makenda managed to shut him down. Unfortunately for Elec, does not manage to secure the round for his side. But that was a really great execute there by the HaPPY side.
Yeah, unfortunate for HaPPY, but a much better B execute, I would say.
Definitely, yeah.
So that utility into checkers.
Look, both of them are using their utility to the full extent and capabilities of what they should be. So I can't really fault either team on their utility usage. Just a matter of teamwork and getting those opening picks. Information also plays a big part of Counter-Strike. So the more information you can gather on the map, the more likely you are to be able to predict where this team is going. And Elec managing to find Disco through a slight crack in the smoke. Sure, they're going to be reassessing how that smoke is thrown. Is he just falling back, wanting to hold a passive angle on the CT side?
Looking at an A.
Apple's finding himself on an open site, managing to take out Sin, delete. Then they're smoking out, they want to execute, they want to rotate all their T-side players onto them. And they're catching a few players through the smoke. Exploit with 2 great frags there through the smoke. Great play by the HaPPY squad. I mean, this is exactly what they needed to do with that timeout. It's just, I think they just needed that time to figure out their opponents a little bit. They're starting to get used to the positions that these CTs are holding. So they are, I would say OG is becoming a little bit more predictable for this T side.
But you're also seeing a good team movement from HaPPY. Getting the refrag, using the utils to get onto site. That's what we would like to see. It's good stuff.
And Makenda, they're taking out Apples. That rotation into mid has been called, but that molly's been thrown already. Gemini not quite spotting out Disco, getting the grenade onto his corp. And Makenda getting deleted, but Disco returning the frag.
3v4.
Yeah, HaPPY managing to get a lot of mid control there. Had a little bit of a sacrifice of 2 players, but well worth it. Dizzy not expecting a player there, but managing to catch him unaware as well. Started there with the great frag, and now they're going to push up highway, see if they can get open. Lately not quite catching the AWP shot. And it looks like HaPPY have now managed to secure the bomb site. OG is just regrouping, they want to execute this together. Get that util out that they still have. And both players, Exploit very low. Going into a bit of a defensive position now. Retardo getting naded. Excellent grenade into the back of MBK there. Exploit rotating around. He knows he's not going to be able to clutch the round, so he's opting to save the AWP. He knows that AWP is going to be vital in getting opening kills next round. Great round there by HaPPY, but really great retake there by Orgless Gaming.
Of course.
And this is what's so important about utility. Sometimes you don't have to peek anyone to kill them. A really well placed HE grenade or Molotov can do the world of difference for your team.
Oh, and of course, knowing when to use your utility is always a plus. You don't always have to use it all in the start of the round.
Precisely. T-side throwing a smoke there to block off the teammate. Ombakenda getting grenade to high hull. And the T-side is slowly wrapping around towards the B-side. We've got a lurker sitting at A, but they're gonna rotate completely off the bomb side. And that's gonna allow HaPPY that information, and I think they're just gonna slowly rotate it through to the A bomb site and execute.
As you can see, HaPPY is using that, gave out the information, made it seem like it was a B, giving a little bit of a rotate now. Seeing what they can do towards A.
Plenty of Molotovs coming onto the site. They want to clear every angle possible, but they're also giving away the game. But they've secured most of the site. They want to execute there, but they don't want to leave their teammates high and dry. Gemini opening up the site with great picks there. 2 brilliant headshots. As he's showing a leg, Elec managing to take him out and punish him for it. Makenda spotted out by Exploit, not quite getting the head on him. And it's left to a 2v4 there. Disco with the great frag onto Exploit. Now it's just the T-side waiting patiently. Makenda not quite catching a frag. 2 great frags there, and it's left in the 1v1 situation. Makenda right onto the bomb site. He's scoped in, and he's going to get the defuse. Great play there by OG. Elec managing to take him out, but not quite in time before the bomb gets defused.
Confidence stick to the
Confidence. Pros don't fake. It was a really great round there by both sides. They managed to secure the bomb site. Good opening frags there by Gemini. But the OG side managing just to find important frags. They pushed that side together. And again, it's down to that retake. They're retaking a side together. It's well coordinated, well timed. Utilities expended in great fashion. Now, HaPPY's in a little bit of
a wider split from OG.
Elec catching Ombakenda, looking the wrong direction, managing to clothesline him. Getting a bit of mid control. He did force up. So if these guys have put a lot on line for this round. Apple's getting a frag, but Dizzy returning the favor. The T-side's made a lot of noise towards the A bomb site. Little do they know how split they are. Elec almost getting deleted. Gets the dink through the wall, but not quite catching him. Sin will make sure to take him down.
Gemini keeping from behind. Oh.
A 3v3, Gemini managed to take down Sin. Lately returning the favor again onto Gemini. He's locked down this A bomb site. And now it's down to a 2v2 by HaPPY rotating over to the B bomb site. Up on both CT players. Dizzy's just going to want to play it passively. He's going to fall back, gather information.
Got 2 flashes on Retardo. With that, I would say push side together. Flash it out.
Is he just looking for any sound cues that he possibly can? He hears the T players. He has been spotted out. And the T's have managed to get the side to themselves. Going to be mollied out of position. Retardo is going to catch a little bit of grenade damage. Going to burn a bit. Is he not quite getting through? Lately getting a great headshot onto Retardo. Not expecting him around the corner. Dizzy saw him as he heard him rotate around. But the bomb is now not planted for Exploit. Is he going to stick it?
Is he going for the stick?
And he gets it again. OG with another a second round in a row. And a insane flick headshot onto Exploit. OG really pulling out those sneaky ninja diffusers. And I don't think HaPPY were quite expecting that. Probably a little upset with the rotation that he made. But that was an unlucky call by him.
HaPPY just need to try to get this last round.
The scoreline is 10-4 at the moment to Orgless Gaming. They are doing a phenomenal job on the CT side, securing the site. Elec moving forward, catching Sin unawares in heaven. And this T side is locked down mid already. So the CT side is a bit fractured at the moment. They split in half. We want to see Exploit managing to take down Dizzy. Great picks there. Let's go, hearing them push onto side, and he catches Elec unawares, and he doesn't manage to get the frag. Elec managing to win that duel. Now it's down to Ombakenda and lately. Ombakenda left on 16 HP. And a great no-scope onto Exploit.
Beautiful stuff.
Lately also dropping the bomb in front of him, so he's got full control over it now. Expecting a player to take a fight with him pretty soon. Apple's just holding a passive angle, and lately takes his head off. He secured this bomb site. He's left in a 2v1 situation. Elec on 2 HP, Gemini full HP, and lately he's unaware of where these players are, so he's just wanting to play it a bit safe. I think he is aware that they're gonna secure the bomb, opting to let them take it and go for the retake. Maybe deceive them into thinking that he's rotating into mid or squeaky. So he's going for a great strategic play. Lately managing to get the frag on Gemini. Gemini now in a 1v1 versus lately. Sorry, Elec in a 1v1 versus lately. And he's left on 2 HP. He's in a bit of a tight spot. And he manages to win it through. Well played there by HaPPY. And a really well played first half by Orgless Gaming. 10-5 to Orgless Gaming in the first half. Disco and Ombakenda really shining through this round. This half, apologies. And now it's up to Orgless Gaming to now be on the attacking side. So now I think what HaPPY needs to really do is probably have a lot of discipline. Make sure that they're not taking silly hero play fights, and that they can definitely get refragged. See Ombakenda picking up a flash and two flashes and a smoke, and the HaPPY side opting for kit, 2 flashes and a decoy. So these guys are definitely wanting to go for the retake with that kit on hand. Also opting to get that mid control. Ombakenda busy getting dropped down a bit. Busy dueling Elec. Is he going to win it? Apples managing to take down Ombakenda. Dizzy winning it through. Apples gets taken down too. Well, manages to get onto the site. And now we left in a 3v3 situation. Apologies. That's a 2v3 situation. Not lately deleting Exploit. Now it's down to Retardo and Gemini to get onto that site. They still have a kit available to them, so they just need to play this smart. Not making any noise, but Gemini gets spotted out. All 3 of the T-side players dropped really low. Both of them blind. Dizzy taking out Retardo, and Gemini is going to get clotheslined from the side. Really well played round there by OG. Great job securing the site, making sure that they're taking fights together. So I can't really fault them, and I must say the HaPPY side, they were playing it pretty smart as well, so that was unfortunate. What do you think?
Well, OG pulled off a good beginning round there, moving together. 2 mid, 2 B, make some noise, and then execute.
That definitely was a great execution. They're heading towards the A bomb side. HaPPY's opted for the gamble to stack the B. They've got an interesting double stack there in heaven, but it looks like OG is going to play it slow in the mid, make sure anyone pushing gets punished for it, and they've been given a free site, so now it's up to HaPPY to rotate onto the site and take it together. They might also opt to just save the guns that they have. I know it's not much, but P250 here or there. Nope. And lately managed to take out Elec. Get that P250 down. Players have been spotted out, and they promptly all get taken down. That's another great round there to OG. I mean, props to OG on this map. I mean, they've done a great job in the first half, and they've started the second half really well. They've made it in their favor. They're gonna have strong economy going into the third round. It looks like HaPPY's gonna be force buying this round. Picked up an AWP on apples and a couple M4s. Gemini the only one without a gun, and they've got really weak util.
A hard push B, yeah. Opting for the util.
Definitely, just missing his shot, apples. Now they're aware that there's the AWP on the B bomb site. I think they're going to be a lot more precautious around them, not wanting to make too many mistakes and offer up players. Now it comes down to information play. Alex, I'm sure you heard the guy in Toxic, a little bit of noise.
OG looking to clean that site out of the AWP. See what they can do with this util. Again, they're slowing down the game, which is nice. Both monies are out.
Here comes a B execute, great mollies everywhere. They've emptied out the site, and great execute there by OG onto the B bomb site, deleting both players on the site immediately. Now we're left in a 3v2 situation. Now it's up to Team Happy to make sure that they can either save their guns or do as much damage post-plant as possible.
Also get the exit frags, you know.
Gemini opting for the duels. He's got the least amount to lose. Maybe looking to do a little bit of damage to their economy. Got the players. They're gonna start hunting. They know that they have board up. They did pick up the AWP that the CT's left on the bomb site. Spotting out Gemini. Now we've got Exploit in a bit of a sticky situation. Is he gonna survive it? Yes, he does.
Again, a beautiful use of utils onto site, cleaning out the site, making the AWPers move, then executing with flashes.
Yeah, it's a great use of Molotovs, great use of flashes. They really flushed out the CTs from the angles that they were holding behind boxes. So they definitely made full use of that util. Made the util work in their favor. It's a great game so far. Umbakenda managing to catch out Exploit, not quite expecting the AWP to peek him so quickly. Now we left in the 5v4 situation. I mean, as a player, you got to be kicking yourself a little bit, getting taken down early into the round. Just slightly overextending a little bit can be frustrating. And again, it's all about timing in CSGO. Nick burned out of the connector position. Same time, OG slowly heading towards the A bomb site. They don't make any noise, and this is what's really critical to any good attack. Is it needs to come fast, hard, and quick. Like, well, fast and quick is the same thing, but they need to explode together onto the site, just like they've done now. Elec spamming through the smoke, Disco heading up highway, making sure he's gonna catch someone awful, and he managed to catch Gemini. In a 4v2 situation, Happy and Elec. Elec just peeking for a little bit of any kind of godsend to given towards him.
I think Happy's opting just to get the exit frags and try to save what they have.
Oh, and Apple's managing to take him out. Picking another player, not quite getting to him. He's got no armor, so that does a whole lot of damage. And lately managing to take his head off with the MP5.
Beautiful peek.
Elec has been spotted out. Takes down one, and he's going to take down a second. But he just wants to save this gun as quickly as possible. And that's the round team. Oh, almost burning alive. Left on 8 HP. Sure, so it's 14-5 to Orgless Gaming. They're doing a great job on the attack. What do you think Happy needs to really do now? What do you think their primary focus should be going into this round? Just maybe bring it back.
I think from this, focus on maybe having 3A, 1 mid, then feed the information, and then rotate from there. Use the utils. You know, OG, they're sticking to their guns with the middle. You know, at least two to three players feeding information. Oh, beautiful.
Umbakenda is just opening this map up for his team. There's really 2 great frags already. And now his team has pretty much secured the A bomb site. They might not know it as yet, but they're still gonna be clinical. They're gonna still clear every angle that they possibly can. And
Exploit coming out with 2 kills there.
but they've left the bomb in mid main, and Gemini is going to spot it out pretty soon. I don't know if he has already. Spotted out a player, and he's going to be caught unawares. He's on 3 HP. He's pretty low.
Exploit being quite aggressive, yeah.
And lately managing to take him out. Exploit left in the 1v2. They have managed to retrieve the bomb now. Ooh. Sorry for the delay.
We've got a... Ooh.
It was just a little bit of a delay in the Go TV. And here the T side player is rotating to that B bomb site. He does have the upper hand on that, but he's gonna make the noise popping into vents. He knows the player is loading. And lately manages to find his. Sure, that's the 15th round to Orgless Gaming. These guys have really shown that they're strong on this map. Disco and Ombakenda, they're doing a phenomenal job. Side and CT side, they were just getting the frags left, right, and center. Now it's up to HaPPY to really now see if they can recycle this game a little bit, get as many rounds as possible, get that morale up a bit, and formulate a strategy to beat these guys. Ombakenda not quite aware that Gemini has pushed through into A main. Gemini with a vital piece of information, he can now call a rotation back to B, but little does he know that they're all waiting outside A main. Suspecting that there's a player sitting on lockers. Gemini being mollied out, and Ombakenda takes him out promptly. There's a great read there by Ombakenda. Is he opening up that squeaky? Dropping the frag down onto Exploit and managing to take him down with the spray, and gets Retardo at the same time. Apple's now left in the 1v5 and he gets taken out. Really well played there to the Orgless Gaming. That was a pretty flawless cash game by them.
Great teamwork.
Definitely is great teamwork. Second map is in, well, supposedly Mirage, but it's been changed to Inferno, so I've been informed incorrectly, I assume. Yeah, I mean, Orgless Gaming, their only loss in the group stages was to HaPPY, so this is definitely a great come around for Orgless Gaming. I mean, they're definitely showing that losing one game means nothing to them. No, they're really coming into this game strong, showing that they're a force to be reckoned with. And I mean, their discipline, their util usage, and the strats that they're pulling they're simple, but they're effective because they're timed correctly, they're executed correctly. It's just really great CS:GO coming from Orgless Gaming. There we go. Here's the Mirage map. So HaPPY now looking to clutch onto their hopes. Mirage is going to be, I believe it's their pick. So they definitely want to capitalize off of this map. Both teams know how each other plays in this map because they have versed each other on the Mirage map before. So this is going to be an interesting map because there's going to be a lot of reading into how each team plays. They're going to call onto the previous knowledge that they have, again, having played against them before. So this is definitely going to be a great matchup on Mirage. I think HaPPY are now going to tighten the knots in the holes that they've got and just try and grab this match. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting for the broadcast to start. Once the broadcast starts, we will head into the knife round for sides, and once that's done, we will be climbing straight into the match.
Yeah, again, both teams started out well. OG coming through at the end there, but HaPPY's not out of it at all. Just get the team needs to get morale up, work as a unit, get the refrags, and I think they'll be back in it.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm just going to pop over quickly. Okay, Mark, I believe it is muted at the moment.
For sure. Is it?
Yeah, I believe it's muted. Just let me know when we're back in game.
Good.
And they're ready.
No, not a bad game to be honest, but how do you think we're doing?
I think we're doing well, dude. You can talk a bit more, hey? You...
No, I'm leaving it.
No, but like I'm talking and I'm fluid, but like just you can chime in whenever, dude. Obviously, we must just try not to interrupt each other. No, but talking and I'm fluid, but like just you can chime in whenever. Dude.
They're gonna start the math round again, right?
The Mao. Yeah, we are live. Ha! I didn't mute. Why is the microphone not muted? Oh well.
Well done, boy.
Okay, well, we live. Apologies for that.
Now you know all our dirty secrets.
Yeah, I know all our dirty secrets. Okay, players looking to get ready. Okay, so we're climbing back
And again,
into
coming back
action.
to the abilities. Go. True how both teams are going to use for utility. Push that side, holding. It's going to be something beautiful.
Sides are almost ready to get the round started again. I do apologize again. I did not realize the mic was still not muted. Oh, I thought it was, but apparently not. I feel a little stupid, but I will work on improving it. It's my first time streaming, so please bear with us. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the stream thus far. Hoping that you guys are enjoying the action of CSGO. Guys, both these teams are really showing that they are strong teams to play or to contend. Listen with some crazy one taps. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting for both teams to be ready. Once they're ready, we'll start the knife round. I don't know what the holdup is at the moment. I've let them know that we are ready. The remaining players just need to ready up. Not quite sure who still needs to. Guys don't like the view model. Okay, I'll adjust it now quickly.
Yeah, good boy.
Is it? I can't remember what my view model is. I'll have to manually change it. Oh no, it's one. Is that a little bit better? Do you want it right side, left side? Do you want it to be more into the screen? Just let me know in the chat and I'll adjust it accordingly. We're just waiting for Disco to ready up. And Disco's readied up, and we are ready to go to the knife round. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Looking to have a great Mirage game here. We've got OG on the CT side, and we've got Happy on the T side. Going to knife round to knife for who goes to which side. Let's see how it goes. Gemini getting taken out early by Lately, and becoming now a melee on the site. Now in a 2v3 situation. And OG managing to take out the knife round, winning the second knife round in a row, and they get to choose the sides now. I think they are going to opt for the CT side. In general, one can surmise that most maps are CT sided. Gathering into a group here, making sure they've got their strats correct. Yeah, so they have opted for the CT side, and ladies and gentlemen, we are about to kick things off. Awesome. So now, welcome back to the Mirage game. We have Orgless Gaming on the CT side, and we've got Happy on the T side. This is the second match of their matchup of best of 3. And the first match went to Orgless Gaming on cash. I believe it was a 16-5. A really great game played by them. And now it looks like Happy's opting for the B fake. They want to get that bomb down so they can secure a buy round going into the second round. Two players are posted up in the CT, just waiting for any kind of movement made. And the B has been called, and lo and behold, jumping around the corner, taking Sin's head off, but Ombakenda coming through the window, refragging him. That fake has been sold, but the bomb hasn't been spotted, so we've got Lately still waiting over at the A bomb side. He's going to rotate over, but the timing is just not in his favor. Apple's managing to get that bomb down, but he's going to give his position away with that smoke. Who spots his head? Is he going to catch him? Oh, not quite catching him. Apple's now sitting on the bomb site looking to knife whoever comes in. They will realize that he is in the smoke, and they're going to start spamming it. There we go. Ombakenda managing to get the kill. Great round there for Ombakenda. I mean, he picked up a 4K there. A really good rotation onto the B bomb site to shut that down. But also like a phenomenal call to say, like, listen, we haven't spotted the bomb, so let's drag someone over, like just have someone lurking at the A bomb site. Get that information, but they did manage to get the bomb down, so that definitely worked out in the favor of Happy. They're picking up a couple AKs. They got a scout and some deagles, so not the most solid of buys, but they are fully investing into this round. Makenda coming into the mid. Grenade not quite hitting its mark onto Elec. Retardo and Exploit just sitting towards the A ramp, looking to maybe capitalize on a quick one tap. OG boys playing it very passively, playing information mid. That was a great flash there. Ombakenda to peek off of it. Retardo now looking for plays. They're both going to catch a grenade, not drop down too low. Dizzy sneaking up quite close. Exploit managing to take off Dizzy's head, punishing him for being too aggressive. Elec coming through as well. So Exploit's going to spot him out on the site, and he's going to take him down. So this has actually worked out really well for the Happy side. They've managed to take a lot of players down. They've opened that A bomb side up, and they've pushed players into each position around the bomb site so that they know that there's no way that players can rotate in. Elec about to spots in, and he does, and takes him off. Disco managing to fight down Gemini, but all he's left with is his M4 against 3 players, 1v3, and I think he's going to opt to save it. Great round there by HaPPY. They really turned that round around, make sure that they come back into the game early, not letting Orgless Gaming get any kind of lead earlier into the game. And I mean, on Mirage, having that T side buy up when the CT side can't, when their economy is collapsing, especially in an instance like this, they've just reset them really badly. Now it's not the worst thing because they will have another 2 rounds to recover, but they are essentially sacrificing 2 rounds if they can't think up a strategy to capitalize on probably the aggression that HaPPY is going to now show. No sound, I apologize.
Tardo.
Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. I was not aware that the sound was not working. Please let me know if the sound has been fixed.
HaPPY taking control of that mid. Nice stuff. HaPPY a little bit unaware behind them. Oh.
And coming through, capitalizing on the rotation behind, he's going to fall back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for letting me know. Apologize for that. Switching over, I think something got turned off. Left in a 3v3 situation. Lately catching Gemini off guard, not expecting a player to be there. Can't quite reach the AK. Not wanting to show himself yet. Probably suspecting there's a player in the connector position. Or just waiting it out patiently. Sin creeping up onto him. But he's going to see the barrel of his gun and takes him out.
Oh.
Now it's left in a 1v3 situation. Apple's coming through onto the A-bomb site. Not quite catching Sin there, but does catch Lately off. And Dizzy and Disco managed to shut Apples down. And that's precisely a round I was talking about, is the OG came up with formulated the plan that worked in their favor. They got really aggressive in places and spots that were unguarded by the T side. So they capitalized well and they've reset the HaPPY side.
Yeah, nice rotation play from Sin, getting the sneaky pick, rotating back.
Now we see a general default going all around the map. Bomb's going to be rotated towards the B bomb site, but they were heard by Disco. He's going to drop a molly at their feet. Delay things a little bit, but the CT side playing a very passive information holds on the map. Apple's just holding there, and Elec just trying to catch anyone peeking unnecessarily. He does tag Dizzy down a little bit. Not quite catching the header like he probably wanted to. Feels a bit of his side, dropping Elec down to 34 HP. Disco getting very aggressive, Crab walking up to him. Gonna walk up top mid, get that information. They will hear the T player rotating towards the A bomb site, so I think they are gonna rotate their players off of B, and that's gonna work in favor of the HaPPY T side. They have not spotted the bomb out. We've got Sin pushing back. Not quite catching the angle on player. Spot Apples dropping out the window. And Export gets taken out promptly soon after. Great round there by OG.
Again, we need to see a little bit more utils from Team HaPPY over here. Yeah. Get the execute going.
Well, definitely. I think on the buy round, I think they will be looking to execute onto a site. Again, they're not opting to force up too hard, just a couple deagles. So these guys are just hoping for any kind of overextension that the CT provides them so they can punish them. But now they're just going for a B rush. They just want to get onto that bomb site. Sin now spotting them out. Is he going to shut them down? Just go and Sin prepared for it.
Oh,
Getting 1 kill, 2 kills onto the bomb site. But Ombakenda on the bomb site already. Very quick rotation. Going to catch the bomb planter out. And now it's just up to them to find where the last team is. Spotted him out. Dropped him down really low HP, and that's a really great defense there by OG. That rotation was phenomenally lightning quick. And these guys' response time is on par with some of our better premier teams. I mean, these guys are really showing that they've put a lot of practice into the game, a lot of practice into their setups, and you can definitely see it.
yeah, communication is key, boys.
Oh, great frag there by Dizzy through the smoke. Catching apples unaware. I'm sure he's going to be a little upset by that. We've got the T side slowly making their way over to the A bomb side. It looks like they're looking to execute onto the A. Got a couple of the Orgless gaming guys pushing mid, just wanting to get a little bit of information, discern whether they're prepping for a bomb site execution or not. Here comes that execution. Not quite yet. He's getting in position.
Boy, sneaking up in that palace over here. It's got the AWP. Maybe you can get a... Oh, mollied off.
Will fall back, and here comes the execution and the rotation. But unfortunately, Disco's gonna hear them. He's gonna try to catch someone unawares. But that information is really important for his team. They're gonna call the B rotation, but speaking of how great their rotations were, here it comes. We left for Sin, he's called out the rotation. But they're definitely coming onto their bomb site. Help me, and he manages to get one. Ombakenda catching one. Oh, an exploit burning alive in his own Molotov.
Disco just feeding that info.
That's a great round there by Orgless Gaming. These guys are rotating quickly. They are certain of where they need to push. You know, any place that they're inquisitive and they want to get additional info. There's flashes coming through. There's HEs coming through. They really are shutting down HaPPY. And I mean, I don't want to take anything away from HaPPY, but HaPPY need to use the util and kind of expect the unexpected, that these guys are trying to get in their face, trying to get that information out.
Yeah, I would like to see the aggressive molly and smoke plays onto A, even with a pistol round, you know?
Ooh, lately shutting down any push onto that side. He is peeking heaven, he's peeking ramp, he's peeking back into palace. He did a great job shutting that site. And it's left to apples in a 5v1 situation.
18 HP.
18 HP and a dream. He's got Deagle, hopefully wanting to catch someone out.
Get those cheeky one taps.
But lately manages to catch him as he peeks. He's just holding the angle, waiting for anyone to show their face. That was a really great round there by Lately, picking up the 4K, managing to shut down the entire HaPPY push. Was coordinated, but he positioned himself in such a way that he wasn't taking fights with everyone on the T side, just taking one by one and shutting them down with that M4. HaPPY now heading over to the A-bomb site. Getting mollied out of position, having to run the 8 mile here. Gemini getting taken down lately, shutting down all 3 players again. 3 headshots.
Hello. I didn't tell you.
No.
Ricardo, the last one left behind.
Yes.
Seems like Team HaPPY having a little bit of communication issues. Apple's getting taken down. Left down to Retardo now. It kind of guessed to as where his position is. Not certain, but they have an idea. Now Retardo in a 1v4 situation, will he be able to do it? Making sure there's no one sneaking up behind him. Gonna play any funny games with him. Team Orgless just holding a passive angles, waiting for someone to peek. Might have spotted the barrel out, and lately's got the upper hand on him and promptly takes his head off. Really well played there by Team Orgless. Lately again shining for the second time in a row. Really great aid defense there by him.
Yeah, well done to OG, holding it down nicely. Team comp is working quite nice. Happy just need to come back together. Come up with a strat for getting onto that site.
Team Happy now looking for a little bit of mid control. Drop some sniper smoke. They've dropped a connector smoke. Elec taking Ombakenda out. Ombakenda not quite expecting the push when it did come through.
A lovely mid push, changing it up.
Going up the catwalk.
Dizzy.
But the catwalk is expected. Disco getting taken down. Retarded with 2 great opening frags there onto the B bomb site. Now it's up to Dizzy to defend this in the meantime. We'll catch Exploit out. Retarded now on 24 HP. And Dizzy managing to secure that bomb site all by himself. Really well played there.
Dizzy playing some mind games.
A little bit of BM coming in. So, I think he wanted lately to get to the site and pick up the orb before the round ended. Orgless Gaming now 8-1 ahead of Team Happy. Team Happy not quite finding their footing in this matchup. Again, going into this T side, what do you think these guys need to do? I mean, last round they showed that like a fast mid strat works, you know, but getting onto the B bomb site is another thing. So
yeah, but again, the problem is, you know, they made the push through mid. There's a little bit too much of a separation. One fellow went connector, someone else got picked off. You know, move as a unit, smoke it up, get onto site. Oh, Apples.
a great opening frag there. Oh, 2 great opening frags there by Apples. Cleaning up the A bomb site. Single-handedly as well. Mbakenda might spot him out. No, he doesn't. Oh, Mbakenda managing to capitalize there. We're in a 3v2 situation. Disco's scope being heard by Exploit. But he knows there's a player in there, not quite getting the grenade down. Trying to wallbang him. Knows he must be in that corner. But the bullet's not quite hitting its mark. Mbakenda knows that there must be someone on A. He wants to try go for the opening frag. Gemini spots him out first and manages to capitalize there. Now it's left in a 1v3, Disco to clutch. So open the Deagle, he's got a kit, he's got a little bit of util to work with. I think he wants to go for it. No, his team's ahead enough that it'd be well worth even just doing a little bit of damage to Team Happy's economy. Not quite getting the frag, and Exploit managing to take him out promptly. Really great round there by Happy. Apple's really doing a great job opening up the A bomb site for his team. And overall, I think this is kind of what Team Happy needs to do. Is they need to be explosive. They need to pop out of angles and get the frags on unsuspecting CTs. But at the same time, this OG side is hyper aware of the potential threats coming through each angle. Like I said before, they have versed each other, and I think OG has done their homework prepping for it. Mbakenda catching him unawares, taking Apples down in mid, getting dropped to 36 HP, but he will survive that. Elec now left alone in mid. T side a little bit scattered, maybe looking to go towards the B bomb site. Again, another instance of great discipline coming here from OG. They are not giving an inch. These guys want to make sure that any battle that that HaPPY wants to take, it's on OG's grounds. We're just hoping someone will peek him. Great setup coming here in mid.
Getting that little shoulder peek there.
Oh, and Elec knows he's there, takes him down through the wall. And Gemini getting onto the B-bomb side, but not expecting Sin, but still manages to capitalize. Great frag there by Gemini onto Sin. And now you can see the T side is quickly rotating that bomb over. Disco managing to get onto the site, take out Gemini before any damage is done. But the rest of the T side slowly pushing their way through. Lately creeping up on Elec, taking him down from above. And now we're left in a 2v3 situation. Team HaPPY to clutch. Exploit getting a great frag onto Disco. Not quite capitalizing onto Dizzy, missing the kill there, and Dizzy again opening up that site single-handedly, takes down Retarder, takes down Exploit, and goes for the defuse.
Okay, good round by OG. I'd like to see HaPPY a little bit more uniformed in their movement, a bit too widespread. Once someone's opened up the site, you know, bomb needs to be following up. Can't be too far back.
This OG side is quite a force to be reckoned with. I must say I'm impressed. They are defending their sites really well. They're making very little errors. But here comes a fast push by HaPPY, looking to capitalize on it. But lately in Ombakenda shutting any push down onto the site. A half bar coming in for Team HaPPY, and they are just getting shut down in all angles of the map. And now it's down to Elec in a 1v4 situation. They know where he is, and they are going to want to shut him down very quickly. All four of these CTs sitting at top of that bomb. They know that if this guy wants anything, he's gonna have to come and fetch it. And they promptly end the round. Great round there by OG. Very quick attack onto the A bomb site by HaPPY. And Ombakenda and lately just showing that they're really deadly on that A site. They are holding those angles. They're missing very few shots. So it's a really great game by them. T side opting to get a very fast lowers push. I think they may have been heard. Sin calling it out, dropping a grenade on their heads. Gonna get into ladder to try get that angle onto them. Dizzy prepared as well. Molly coming out, Gemini getting picked off very quickly. Elec being spotted out as well, he's being crept on by Dizzy. Dizzy managing to win that duel too. Down to Exploit in a 1v5 situation. Tech 9 in hand and 15 HP. Looking quite dire for him, but he might be able to take out one. Not quite. Already a player wrapping behind him. Sin spots him out. They're exchanging words, and Sin comes out on top. Great round there again by OG. These guys have such a solid defense. It's really privileged to witness how these guys are holding a site. They've got good strategy, good setup, and HaPPY. Like I don't want to take anything away from them. HaPPY are just failing, not because they're executing poorly, but this OG side is really showing that their defense is nothing to be trifled with. We got a B rush by Team HaPPY, hoping to maybe get on site. So then Disco shutting things down properly. Apple's not quite winning the duel, and Elec managing to take Sin down. Elec getting a second kill onto Disco. Spotting two players out on Cat. Wooly. Oh, he managed to take one down. And the flick there by Elec onto Ombakenda, taking his head off. Fortunately not managing to clutch around, but what a flick there by him.
Look, I think for Team HaPPY they need to get those smokes out, man. With that sort of push there, at least get the vision obscured a bit, get onto site, take the picks, play through the smoke.
Definitely, use that util to their full advantage.
Currently we're only seeing the flashes. We need to see some smokes, boys.
speaking of smokes, it looks like they're setting up for an A execute and have a couple smokes drop. But little do they know that Team Orgless, they got 2 auto cannons on their team. So these guys are definitely going to do a lot of damage. Ombakenda got an aggressive angle up there. Not quite getting taken out. They figured out, okay, they've got 1 auto cannon. This is going to be a little bit scary to take.
Disco with a cheeky auto cannon.
Here comes the smokes onto the A side. A great default coming through. And Ombakenda just spamming through the smoke, managing to get the frag. And the util is just being tossed through and sprayed down through the smoke. Elec not quite getting through onto the site and gets flashed and taken out by Lately. It's a great half there by Orgless Gaming. Unfortunately, Happy couldn't quite find footing in that half of the round. In that round of the half, apologies. So things are looking a bit grim for them at the moment. They are currently fighting for their lives, for the spot into the next stage of elimination. And at the moment, Team OG is really demonstrating great strategy, great setups. And yeah, so they're 13-2 ahead into the half. Lately and Dizzy just picking up a flashbang and a smoke grenade. Probably wanting to smoke stairs and jungle. Maybe draw the rotation from B while the rest of his team creeps up. We've got Exploit pushing up. He might be heard. And Sin's going to take him. Going for the duels. And Exploit not quite winning his exploits. And now taking duels. The rotation has been called to the bomb site. But lately managing to cap Retardo. Not quite expecting Apples, or does he? Oh, and Apples takes his head off. Ombakenda being forced to plant in the lame corner. And it's now in a 3v1. Apples the last man alive. 100 HP. Who takes down 2 players. Can Apple do it? Not quite certain of where Dizzy is. He's left on 5 HP. And Dizzy manages to shut him down. Unfortunate there for Apples. Was a great attempt by him. Got through, managed to get 2 frags out of that. But unfortunately, it's not able to capitalize on that round. Now OG can force up. They're gonna purchase an AK, a sort of shotgun too, and a little bit of SMGs. Got some good util going. And Team Happy are forced to force it up. They've picked up 2 scouts, a Ump and a Deagle. So hoping to do a little bit of damage at Apple's jump scouting. McKenna knows his position. Going to do a little bit of damage, both of them trading each other to really low HP. Elec managing to take down Ombakenda. And then Lady trying to push through that palace. Dizzy pushing through the connector, capitalizing. Dizzy and Lately managed to take down Elec. Now it's all left to Apples, Retardo, and Gemini. Gemini gets taken down and so does Apples. Now it's down to Gemini, down to Retardo. He's left with a scout, no kit, and he's going to look to try to save it, but not quite landing the jump. He has been heard making noise in mid, and Sin manages to take him down promptly. It's great execution there by OG. Clamping onto the side from multiple angles. Being really unexpected, playing it patiently, and then executing it together, punishing anyone that's out of position. A great game of CS that we're seeing out of Orgless Gaming. Getting taken out there by Disco.
Disco is just holding this mid.
He's just taking heads, taking numbers, executing onto the side, and it's a 1v4 situation. Down to Gemini. Will he do it? Not quite landing the shots. Ombakenda spamming his position, and here comes all the full util. These boys, they rain nades down on him, and it's GG. Well played to Orgless Gaming. In the second round, 16-2. GG, well played, boys.
GG, well played.
And we will be right back with you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Cool, thank you for holding on, ladies and gentlemen. So we've just concluded the ZAMAJORS Gold Division match against HaPPY and Orgless Gaming. Orgless Gaming managed to run away with 2 matches out of the 3. First match was on cash. They managed to end the round, end the match 16-5. They really showed a great CT side, and on Mirage they also really showed a great CT side. These guys really proving that they've got a great setup going. They've got great players. They are understandably been practicing a lot to get these setups going, these smokes and whatnot. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts, Mark?
Yeah, look, both sides good performance. You know, HaPPY on both maps started out well. A little bit struggled after the second, third round. Again, I'm gonna say it's the utilities, man, and just not good execution with the utilities. But that's something just to take from both these maps is to work on your utility usage, how to execute, and they'll be in it. You know, the OG in every way used it perfectly, knew when to use it, how to execute, and follow through.
I mean, even rounds where they were really not doing too well in terms I'm talking about OG. These guys still managed to do the retakes. They capitalized when they were a man down, 2 men down, and they were really they were just phenomenal in terms of the util usage. They were holding angles together. They were peeking off of their flashes together, peeking angles together, and getting those trades. So I think that was really great CS game. Yeah, CS game there by Orgless Gaming. These guys put a lot of practice in. But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, that is that for the evening. I would just like to say another shout out to our sponsors, Utini and Digital for Jesus. Without them, our website wouldn't have been possible. The tournament wouldn't have been possible. And yeah, so these guys have really done a lot in making ZAMAJORS is what it is today. And yeah, I would like to thank Watch Me Whip, and I'd like to thank Orgless Gaming and HaPPY for participating tonight, willing to be on stream. And ladies and gentlemen, the next stream that we'll have on will be on tomorrow evening, 27th of November. It will be at 8:30 PM. Teams that are playing will be Oriental X versus DDC Disrupt, and your casters for the evening will be Ben Lima and Ghost Monster. So that's all from us, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and yeah, have a good one. Thank you for joining.
Thanks, guys.